crust pizza. So go ahead and stay tuned if you want to learn how to make it. Thank you. I like to follow the Keto Connect recipe. So here I have the 100% natural chicken breast, and I usually just go to my local Safeway, and then I have my shredded Parmesan, and I have my homemade pizza sauce. I like to use the uncured salami. I also use the uncured pepperoni, and I like this brand of Monterey Jack. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So after you've drained your chicken, we're gonna go ahead and place it on your pan. What I've learned after making this so many times is that you should definitely cut it to the length of your pizza tray, because if not, once you put the oven to the 500 degrees, it will burn the edges of the paper and it's not fun. So we'll go ahead and put this on the parchment paper. Try to drain it as much possible because you're gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 10 minutes so that it dries out. So the recipe says 10 ounces, but because we are a family of 6, I do make 30 ounces of chicken, so it's a really big pizza. And that way I'm not in here all day long. So I've already drained these as good. And I've also learned that you should spread it out a little bit, kind of break it apart there, spread it out, so that when you put it on there, while in the oven, it does dry good. So because I do 30 ounces of chicken, I do leave it in sometimes a little longer where it looks a little more dry. So for 10 ounces, it says 10 minutes, but because I'm using 30 ounces, I sometimes leave it for like 15 or so. And into the oven it goes for 15 minutes. While that's in the oven, I like to start shredding my Monterey Jack. I usually have mozzarella, but I didn't want to use it today. Are we making pizza? Yeah. So after it's been in the oven for a little while, you want it to come out and kind of look a little dry. See the crisp edges? Once it comes out, you're gonna want to put it in a bowl so that you can mix it. So for 10 ounces, it's 1 egg and 1 ounce of Parmesan cheese. But because I'm doing 30 ounces of chicken, I'm gonna do 3 eggs, and it would be 3 ounces of Parmesan cheese for the crust. However, I usually don't measure the cheese, which I probably should, but I don't. So then I'll go ahead and just put it in the bowl. Just toss it in the bowl. So now it's in the bowl. I'm gonna crack my 3 eggs into it. Hopefully I don't get any shells. I usually don't, but since we're recording, it might be different, huh? And then just mix it. Mix it as good as you can. I promise you, this pizza is really good. If kids approve of it, then you know it's real. Okay, so then now we're just gonna add our shredded Parmesan cheese. That's what it looks like. So I just toss it in there. It's safe to say that's enough. Mix it all up. Starting to look a little doughy. I mean, technically you could use a spoon, but why use a spoon when you can use your hands? We're all done mixing it. We're gonna go ahead and put it back on the pot and wait for your oven to heat up to 500 degrees. Once it's at 500 degrees, you're gonna go ahead and put it back in the oven. But first, you're gonna have to shape your pizza. Okay, so now that we have our chicken crust dough all mixed up, we're gonna go ahead and put it on our parchment paper. I just went ahead and changed it out because I just felt it was too moist and I'm just weird like that, but you definitely don't have to do that. Now we're just gonna put all our dough, flattening it out. Like I said, this is gonna be a very, very big pizza. And keep in mind that the more flat, the thinner your crust is. and it all depends on how you like it. See how beautifully this is coming along? That is what it should look like. Of course, you might be making smaller pizza, so yours won't take as long as mine does. Use a rolling pin and this would be so much quicker. I just do it by hand. I just prefer to do it by hand. So once you have it all like this, you can use the back of the spoon just to tap it out to build that rim of the crust. Just tap. And it's good to have that rim because if you don't, it'll like, the cheese will just flow over. Our pizza is ready for the oven. We'll put it in for another 10 minutes or until it looks a little dry. Once again, if you're doing the 10-ounce canned chicken, you can definitely just do 8 to 10 minutes in the oven for 500 degrees. And because mine is bigger, it does take a little longer. So it should look something like this. It was only in there for 11 minutes. Alright, so then let's go ahead and get started putting on all our toppings. Put whatever toppings your little heart desires. I just like to keep it simple so that the kids will enjoy it as well. Downpour on this baby like that. Okay, and then I just spread it all out. And then you're gonna put it back in the oven once all your toppings are on at 500 degrees again, or as long as you feel it's ready, but it could be for another 10 minutes or until you feel you would like to take it out. Sometimes I'll change the parchment paper again. On comes the cheese. Then I like to throw on some pepperoni and then do more cheese after that. And I'm gonna do some salami. This pizza really doesn't take that long, which is why it's also one of my favorites, because I can just get home from work and get it in the oven and ready to go. Gonna use the last of the cheese. And then we are ready for the second round in the oven. In it goes. It should look something like this. Keto chicken crust pizza. Hope you guys like it. Let me know below if it was your favorite or not. Thank you so much for watching.